Hello everybody, Haxolotl Gaming here, and we're back with part 2 of our Monster Hunter World No Armor Let's Play. So today we have the mission where we have to go on an expedition and find the campsite in the ancient forest, which will lead into hunting a Kulu Yaku, one of the only two bird wyvern species in this game. Which is honestly not disappointing, because I've never been a very large fan of the bird wyverns, and Field Team Leader, please. Please, just stop. I understand how to play the game. I'm pretty sure anybody that even... I'm pretty sure everyone will understand, hey, you know what? Maybe if I open this map and I, like, point at this location, I can go to it. It's incredible that you need to explain that to me. But yeah. So today, this is probably going to be a short video. We're just going to be hunting the Kulu Yaku. So, as far as my equipment goes, the only thing I've really changed is, I upgraded my iron... My iron hammer is now Iron Hammer 2, or whatever its actual name is. I got the Bone Bludgeon up to Bone Bludgeon 2. And I need to make 2 more iron hammers, because there's actually 3 trees that go off of it. And I was actually surprised. I thought there'd be a Great Jagras hammer, but there's actually not. The first one besides Great Jagras is Kulu Yaku, so killing this monster will give me access to a stronger hammer, which is nice. Now, this monster has the potential to be kind of tricky. I mean, it's just a bird wyvern, so it doesn't have very much health, and it's not very strong. But the main problem with it would probably be the rock. But since I'm using a blunt weapon, the rock is probably not going to be that big of an issue, so I expect this to go very easily. I don't expect things to start getting super difficult up until we get to Tobi Kadachi, which is probably going to be the first time I'm going to start struggling.
Let's look for the campsite.
Well, let's just see. I guess I'll talk to all the researchers as well while I'm here, because why not? And collect everything I see. So I'm sure I'm going to need most of it at some point or the other, except for like needleberries and such, but why not?
Hello.
Yeah, I really do enjoy the Grimalkines and the Tail Riders, even though I don't get to experience them very much. They just never seem to really be there when you need them, which is kind of unfortunate, but oh well, it's just how it goes, I guess.
For your scout flies on the map.
So this should be pretty easy. Let me just go around. I need to go to the base camps too. I'm not even sure if I can set up a base camp yet, which will be kind of unfortunate if I can't. Because I would love to get base camp 8 and 17 set up right off the bat. This area of the ancient forest is not used by many monsters. The only thing I've seen the only monster I've even fought in this area is I fought Kushala Daora in this area, and I fought Anjanath, which is kind of weird that they make this like big, huge area and there's not really that many monsters that you can fight in it. It just seems kind of strange to me. But let's just see if we can set up, or at least like get the camp marked ahead of time. Up here, yeah, climb up these vines and crawl under this log up here, and there will be area, or camp 8. There's a pilot here right there, and I don't have my net out.
I think we could build the camp here. Let's ask the head honchos.
Yep, it is gone. I am pretty sad. But yeah, okay, it does look like it counted. So that's good. So I might as well just go up to camp 17 as well before I do this. A lot of people actually seem to not know about camp 17, which I will admit it is very, very out of the way. But there are very good items in the top of the forest as well, such as mandragoras, which are used in ancient potions, I believe. So the stuff up here is very good and very useful. Like, you got 2 flash bugs there. If you're on a hunt, you need flash pods for Rathalos or Rathian. At the top of the canopy is just very useful in this map, and a lot of people don't really go to it unless they're hunting like Rathian or Rathalos or Tobi Kadachi. I'm guilty of it as well. Just once you get Camp 17, it just makes everything so much easier. Oh, there's a lychee around here. Where is it at? There we go. Just remember, always pick up wiggly lychees. They drastically assist you in just everything you do. Especially if you're using a bow and arrow, it just is a godsend. It's extremely powerful to use wiggly lychees with a bow and arrow. I'm taking the longest possible route to Camp 17, which is great. This area is also not used very much. It's only used by like flying wyverns such as Rathalos. And Rathian, I believe, can come here. It's just not as common as Rathalos coming here. Okay, yeah, I am going the right way. Good. Most flying wyverns will sleep in this location up here at the top. And there's not really much up here. There is this there's a dam right here, and it is very awesome if you get a large monster to knock it open. And just make them just flood them all the way down the cliff. It just looks incredible. And it's just really fun to ride with them too. But yeah, you come down this like kind of hard to see path, honestly. And 2 bitter bugs here. Or actually god bugs. There's very good items up here, such as like there's rare insects with the capture nets, such as the Hercudrome.
I think we could build the camp here.
This is the only place you can catch Hercudrome. Is up in the trees. Probably won't see one because they are not very common. From my experience, they are not very common insects. Oh well. Now I'm gonna go back to Camp 1.
You can also use it to keep tabs.
So I can talk to the Piscine researcher and then work my way around the right side of the map. I really should have emptied my inventory before going out again. Forgot how full it was. There's a great Jaguarus roaming about. Like usual. See, Piscine Reacher wants me to catch pink Parexus. I'll do all of these off screen pretty much.
I just love me some good fishing.
All these like critical bounties. It's actually extremely beneficial to complete the fishing one. Because it gives you you get a golden Wyverian print for completing it, the quest line all the way through. And you also get a trophy while doing it because the final like fish he wants you to catch is the petrocanth, or the petrocanth, which is a requirement for a trophy in this game, which is very nice. Well, let's walk all the way up here and talk to the endemic life researcher, I believe. And I believe her first like mission is to catch a woodland Teryx. First thing after this, my first mission will be to go get a glass of water so my voice stops cracking. But let's see. Yes, yes. Yeah, she wants to get a woodland Teryx. Which a woodland Teryx is just these birds right here. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, my skills are already coming into play. There we go. That was a lot more difficult than it needed to be.
Over here.
Yeah, right up here is where they want you to go, is to Camp 11. And you'll get a short cutscene where you get to bask in the glory of Precious. And there he is. I personally find this monster to be one of the most adorable in the series. I mean, like, why would you kill this thing? I get that it's a pest, but I mean, just look at it. It's a freaking Dodo raptor. It's beautiful. I don't understand.
Well,
Yeah, as field team leader, I'll go murder an innocent creature
won't last the
for
night.
you because it's a pest. The camp will definitely last a night if we don't kill this monster. Did I say quest will last a night? I meant camp if I did say quest. Come here, buddy.
Return to base from an expedition. Open the wildlife map and switch to the world map. Then select the stair.
9 damage. Oof. 36, okay, that's more about what I was expecting from him. Ooh. Off to an excellent start. Displaying my rad hammer skills. Yes. Come here. Yeah, I really do like this monster's design. Like, out of all the bird wyverns like across the series, this is probably my favorite. I think the Zetsuyaku from the Coral Highlands is kind of lame, honestly, compared to this thing. Even though it's a lot harder, it just doesn't feel as... there's just something not right about it. It's just... In other games, the monsters that had flash attacks are like big and dangerous, more or less. Namely the Goble for Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate. And the Gyptros wasn't really dangerous, it was just extremely annoying. It just feels very weird. Oh yes, finish that combo. Okay. This thing should go down fairly quickly. He's a fairly easy monster to avoid too. The only thing you really need to watch out for is the jumping attack. Because that thing is, it's very powerful, I'm sure, with no armor. It'd probably do around 1/3 of my health if it hit me. That's the main thing I'm looking out for, is that attack. Other than that, it should be fine. Ah, I couldn't get the mount. I'm trying to make this commentary as riveting as possible, if you can't tell. Come here. Like, this move is just, it's always been very powerful with the hammers, but it's like the easiest thing to hit. That's the attack that you should be scared of, is that jumping attack there. Let's see if I can get a combo. I can, but I can't get a stagger. There's the mount. I'm not even gonna brace, buddy. I feel bad for this monster, I really do. I honestly hate fighting this monster because it's so adorable. Let's see how much damage I can do. He's about to cry if I miss up. That's what I'm looking for. He's gotta be limping, come on. Nope, he's completely healthy. Come here, buddy. Yeah, this monster is very interesting to me. I don't like the Zetsuyaku. The only monsters I really don't like in this game are Diablos, which I've never really enjoyed Diablos. I appreciate his design. I think his design is very cool looking. And the Black Diablos is even more cool looking. But just, I cannot stand fighting him as a monster. I find his attacks very frustrating. And much too quick for a monster that's so humongous. It just feels kind of dumb sometimes fighting him. Especially considering how much damage he does. As such a large monster, to be able to move that quickly is kind of ridiculous. Which, there's many monsters like that across the series that look like they should move incredibly slow, but they definitely do not do that. One example is Tarambaros from 3 Ultimate. Oh! Don't you do it. I'm so sad. I cannot believe that just happened. Yes, the person with 140 hours in the game slain by the almighty Kulu Yaku. From the best way to die in the entire series, getting stunned and then getting killed by an attack while stunned. That's always the best experience in the series.
Hey, partner.
Never fails to make me happy. But yeah, that was very telling of the amount of damage I will be receiving later on. Not gonna lie. Also, from now on I'm gonna record the videos. I'm gonna set it to 30-minute time limits so that I don't get cut anymore. Like have to cut in the middle of the video. Like I had to this time again, as well as in the first video. I'm just not sure how much it will affect the quality of this game. Because I'm sure the longer the video clip that you allow your PlayStation to record, the lower the quality is. But we'll just have to see next episode. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe myself. That's extremely embarrassing. I don't even think he's limping yet. That's just bad. Not gonna lie, I'm slightly discouraged at that damage. I'm not gonna stop the series, I'm gonna go through the whole series, but I mean, you can probably expect many, many outtakes. And rage later on when fighting a monster such as Big Boy right there. Especially considering it's a monster I'm bad at fighting and I have to fight him with no armor. Please don't attack me, Jagras. Thank you. Yeah, you can stop with that attack right now. Oh no. That's just not good. Did he just go into rage mode or just roar? Please leave, Kuluyaku, please. Why would you attack? I don't even want to see how much damage I take from Anjanath. No, you go away. Oh, thank you. I think I grabbed rations. Okay. Oh, he's behind me. That's cool. That's really cool. That's incredibly cool. Anjanath, please. Please have mercy on me. Oh my gosh. He's unrelenting. There he goes. Come here, buddy. I cannot believe that. Oh well. Come here, Kuluyaku. Just be a good guy. Die for me. Just keep him in the area. That's one reason if you're trying to like speed kill a monster or just keep it in one area, always keep your slinger bombs or piercing rod, because if you shoot a fleeing monster with them, it'll almost always stun them and keep them from leaving the area. Yeah, you won't be hitting me with that, I'm sorry. And there he goes again. So, well, guess he is leaving the area. Get to sharpen up again. That's one thing that really sucks early game Monster Hunters sharpening weapons. Because it is such a struggle sometimes with how low the sharpness is. That's why later on in this game, I love the Nergigante weapons, because the amount of blue sharpness they have is unparalleled in this game. It is just incredible how much blue sharpness they have. Another great weapon is the Xenojiva longsword. or not the longsword, but any of the Xeno'jiiva weapons have a very slight bit of white sharpness. You're the only weapon in the game that has white sharpness, in fact. But they also have a hefty amount of blue sharpness. Okay, come back, buddy. Just stop running, please. You're making this take a lot longer than it needs to. I should have just hit a flash fly. Like, what is he doing? What? I am so confused. There he goes. About to say, he should be going down any second now. Okay. That went a lot more poorly than I thought it would. To be honest, I'm kind of in shock that I died to the Kulu Yaku. I'm also very embarrassed to have recorded that. But well, that's the fun of the series, is just seeing how hard monsters can destroy me with no armor. And eventually I'll just learn to accept it. But yeah. That's gonna be all there is for part 2 of this Let's Play series with no armor. Thank you for watching the video. Like, comment, and subscribe down below. And like I said previously, just give me feedback on what I'm doing well, what I'm not doing well, and what you'd like to see in the future from this. From me and from this channel. And I will read your comments and respond to you. So, have a nice day, and I will see all of you in the next episode. Peace out.